How's it going, everyone? We have some awesome PlayStation Plus updates to go over in this video. As a part of Days of Play, there's actually going to be reason to sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium because they are adding some high-quality content. Maybe my standards are so low that me thinking of the PS2 Classics Edition so highly is kind of comical, but we have that to go over. There are going to be some great VR titles added as well. And guess what? PlayStation Plus Extra already noted to get some pretty decent catalog updates as well. So let's talk about all of that, and it is available as a part of the Days of Play post. Let's first talk about what I think is incredibly exciting. PlayStation 2 titles, new PS2 titles, finally getting added to the Classics catalog section of PlayStation Plus. We've got Tomb Raider Legend, we've got Star Wars The Clone Wars, which was leaked a while ago, and guys, you know I'm gonna get excited about this. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Are my standards just so low for PlayStation Plus Premium and Plus in general that I am just getting so excited about Sly Cooper 1 finally being playable on PS4 and PS5. Yes, I know they did the Sly Cooper HD trilogy on PlayStation 3, but ain't nobody digging up that old grill and hooking it up and going to play Sly HD trilogy. I would love to do that. I ain't doing that anytime soon. So to have this playable on PlayStation 4 with trophies, that is going to be fantastic. Sly is an awesome, awesome game done by one Sucker Punch. Obviously, these days hard at work at Ghost of Tsushima, probably doing a sequel to that. But Sly was an awesome franchise, and unfortunately, never really resonated at a super high level. I feel like the original trilogy, Sly 1, 2, and 3, those games were doing pretty well, and maybe it's a bit of nostalgia, maybe it's just, you know, looking back at the past, and this is one of those IPs that has gained a large following over the years, but Thieves in Time did come out, I want to say back in 2012, and that game didn't blow people away commercially, but I thought that was a pretty good game as well. That game actually set up a potential follow-up title, and unfortunately never saw the light of day, and Sly has been one of those dormant PlayStation IPs. Like, I just don't understand why Sony doesn't cultivate some smaller studios that can work on smaller budget games, like a new Sly Cooper, like a new Jak and Daxter. I think that would be so great, because while the big studios are working on these games with 5 to 7 year development cycles, you know, games like Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, why not get some smaller studios and cultivate them and create them to do games that are a little bit smaller in scale, you know, 10 to 14 hours, maybe price them at $50 instead of $70, or hell, price it at $70, and you know suckers are gonna buy it anyway, because Sly Cooper holds so much nostalgia to a lot of people. Again, I'm grossly simplifying the process of creating studios and making new games, but I'm sure Sony can figure it out, and I'm sure a new Sly Cooper game that had a smaller budget would do pretty well and would get people excited during these drier periods of PlayStation game releases. But that's just my 2 cents at the very least. Nice to see Sly 1, and hopefully this will pave the way for other PS2 games to get added, notably Sly 2 and 3, notably Ratchet & Clank, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Deadlocked, so on and so forth. There's a lot of potential with the possible PS2 games that they could add. And yes, I am completely throwing away the likelihood of PS3 backwards compatibility, so I'm not going to hope for the Ratchet HD trilogy or the God of War HD collection. I don't think that's going to happen, so just get us the PS2 games on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and I guess that'll be suitable. On top of that, available on June 6th for premium members is PlayStation VR 2 games with Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord, Walkabout Mini Golf, Synth Riders Before Your Eyes, and Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapters 1 and 2. Huge additions as far as Saints and Sinners Chapters 1 and 2 goes. Very good additions, and these are bonus titles, and they will be added to PlayStation Plus. And they do note which include additions to PlayStation Plus Game Catalog, Classic Catalog, PSVR 2 bonus games, and game trials. And don't forget to check back later this month for our regular Game Catalog update. So with all of this being announced, and we'll go through some of the extra announcements, there will be more games added. So June is looking pretty spicy for PlayStation Plus as a whole, which is incredibly exciting. I believe with Days of Play, PlayStation Plus will be on sale, so very, very strategic, very, very smart to have, you know, a quality PlayStation Plus Extra, Premium, and I even think Essential is pretty decent this month, so, or coming up in June, so be on the lookout for that. And then they also noted some Days of Play PlayStation Extra game catalog updates. Dredge will be getting added, available May the 29th. So some of these games will be getting added very shortly. Dredge will be available tomorrow. Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 will be available May the 31st. Cricket 24 will be available June the 5th. And then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the Definitive Edition, will be available June 7th. Wish it was the entire trilogy, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. And we do know that they gotta pay Rockstar quite a little bit to get these games on a plus, so you know what? We'll take San Andreas. Dredge is a really, really well-received game. Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 is whatever. Cricket 24, you know, some people will find enjoyment out of that, but some good additions to Extra as well. Really like the addition of Dredge, and I think that's a game that people, you know, probably don't know all too much about, but it's been received really well on PC, and I think it'll be one of those games that once it gets added to Plus Extra and Premium, people will see that it gets added, give it a download, and then be pleasantly surprised. I can easily see it being one of those games. And then also they do know WWE 2K24 is getting added as a game trial. They don't specify how long. I believe the WWE games regularly get added as a trial, or at least 2K23 did, and now 2K24. And actually, I think 2K22 got added not too long ago, or a while ago, when 2K22 was relevant. You know, the WWE games have made quite the turnaround. Kind of interesting that they got AEW Fight Forever as a part of PlayStation Plus Essentials in June, and WWE 2K24 is getting added as a trial. They're two very distinct games. AEW Fight Forever is very much more arcadey, lower budget, and easily the worst game. 2K24, more of a sim game, has like the Ultimate Team nonsense baked into it as well, so if you want to like spend your bank account, that option is open to you. That'll get added as a game trial, and you know, Cody finally finished the story, and he is the cover guy for the game, so, you know, good timing as far as that's concerned. But really do love the PlayStation 2 Classics catalog updates, because this has just opened up a wealth of possibilities for PlayStation Plus Premium going forward. And all of the PS2 Classics titles, guys, those are going to be available June the 11th, so that's before the catalog updates. Usually it updates in the later portion of the month, but June 11th might be when the full catalog does roll out as well. And chances are these games will be buyable separately, so if you just want Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus and you want to add it to your library, I imagine it'll be $9.99, maybe $14.99. Hopefully it's just $9.99. And hopefully this means we get consistent editions as far as PS2 Classics, because the PS1 editions and PSP editions have been okay. I think if you're opening up possibilities to add PS2 titles as well, the world is your oyster at this point, or at least the gaming library and the gaming world is your oyster, because there are so many games that you can add to your library. You know, Sly 1 through 3, all of the Ratchet games, Jak and Daxter's already there. You can add in games like God Hand. I mean, you could try to figure out how to get the original Yakuza releases onto Plus Premium. I'm just throwing out options. You know, I would have to sit down and think about the entire Plus catalog. Like Eco, adding Eco I think would be awesome. There's just so much potential in terms of games that you could add as far as PS2 Classics titles, that this is a really, really exciting element for PlayStation Plus, and just PlayStation in general, having more PS2 games coming out. But that is going to do it for me. Exciting Plus updates here. And let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think some people will be enticed to sign up to Plus Premium. We'll see. Remember, you can buy Sly Cooper, Thievius Raccoonus just standalone, and hopefully it'll be $9.99, and you can go about it that way. But again, that'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.